getting ready. Here we go. Let's do this countdown. We're about 10 seconds away from the infamous Overwatch countdown.
Look, this is the very first time I've even watched a game of Overwatch. I will not lie to you. That, as sad as it being,
well,
they didn't
count down. They didn't count down.
You want to just start the countdown?
I hear it every time.
I think we should restart the game.
We should restart the match. We got to restart the match. This is
absurd.
This is ridiculous.
What are we doing here? We're dancing.
Oh, wait, they're preparing. We're stupid.
Okay.
Guys, this has been a very long day filled with Magic the Gathering Arena, as well as lots of Chick-fil-A.
That is true.
Yeah, this
very
arena is
much
filled with Chick-fil-A. They didn't even count down then. Okay, so maybe we're not crazy.
We got to restart. Oh,
yeah, listen, that poor guy. All right.
He didn't even have a name.
Looks like at the other side we got Bober, Luke, Serial, backing them, and just James. James and Luke. Keeping it simple. Luke takes out Zyro. We have one DPS down. Looks like they're running the pharmacy combination here.
So, in this game,
yeah,
I know there's tanks, there's a support, there's DPS.
Right.
But in this game mode alone, what is the objective of this?
So what they're doing right now is simply trying to capture the point and then hold the point for 100 seconds.
That's it?
That's it.
Is it only 1 point?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it's an absolute cluster. But yeah, it looks like down in the chat we've got Connor here saying that his name is Ethan, therefore his name will be Ethan.
Okay, Ethan.
Ethan Reginald III.
Ethan Reginald III. Okay.
Ethan Reginald III here supporting a Zyro, clicks those heads on Luke. Luke the Pharah goes down. It looks like the enemy tank is getting quite too bold there as the enemy is, I shouldn't say the enemy, I'm still very biased.
I mean, technically it is the enemy in the game.
Well, I mean, we're, Edgewood holding the point here for 36 seconds. Again, these teams are very much equally matched, and at the same time, we are seeing a very dominating performance as our players try to sneak around. We've got an ultimate coming out here. Is he going to be able to pick one off? Riot is taken down. All right.
What was the biggest change between 1 and 2?
Definitely the party size, or the team size. It went from 6 to 5.
Oh,
it looks like they got the sleep on Pharah. Pharah being able to get away half health. Pharmacy is quite a strong combination, has been ever since the game first began. Having that healer pocket the character with a jetpack has just always been overpowered.
It seems like it would be overpowered.
All right, looks like Reflex is trying to sneak around back to the team, maybe getting a flank here on the Ana. I don't know if he'll be able to take out that Ana in time, but it looks like Pharah being with the pharmacy. Oh, here we go, right here. Enemy Sombra is able to hack. Sombra gets away. We have an ultimate from Pharah coming out, and they're sitting at 87 seconds. We need to do something to win this game, win this round.
Oh, I'm dumb.
You're good. It looks like Lowlife has been hit with the stem, but unfortunately was not able to capitalize as Mercy's taken down. Pharmacy is vulnerable. Are we going to be able to pick it up? And it looks like we have the point at 99% remaining for Edgewood.
I won't lie to you. I thought we were red. I really did. Okay, hold on.
That Baskin Robbins really getting to you.
Dude, a lot of things here. So you don't have to be on the site to count it, or you do?
So you don't once you capture it. Now the tricky part here is capturing it. And look at Reflex trying to get the sneak, and the enemies, or Edgewood Sombra is taking a lot of damage there. Luke's going down. Luke on the Pharah is going down. It looks like the roly-poly is about 30, 40, 50% health. Luke, just getting back, is going to go down again, and looks like they're aiming towards the Mercy, but Mercy is able to slip away as Reflex picks up another kill. Sombra unfortunately takes out our healer, and it looks like Diva's going to be small Diva now, just as Zyro gets his ultimate, and he's able to take out the James. He's able to take out James.
The movement in this game is something different.
Yeah, it's very difficult to cast.
Holy. This is going to be impressive. I didn't even know where the point was on the map. So,
it's over there. it's that way.
So why are we fighting away from it?
Because if we're able to defend the point by showing offensive pressure, we're able to keep it without any opposition, as our sharpshooter, resident sharpshooter, top 500 DPS, is able to take out 2 enemies. Unfortunately, Edgewood was able to pick up that point for the first round of the control map.
So how many rounds are in this? Is it 3?
Best of 3.
Okay, so first to 2, and then it goes to a different objective game mode?
Yep.
Okay.
Ethan Reginald III here casting with us wanted to mention that this game is brought to you by Coca-Cola, our good friends in Hattiesburg Coca-Cola Bottling Company.
Okay, Coca-Cola. You know I've already donated another $2.67. So
Wonderful. I know they're very happy about that.
I think I single-handedly carry Coke at this point. It's me.
Alrighty, I think a good player to look out for here is the Sojourn on our team, Zyro, and Riot is going to get hit a little bit on that Lucio. Lucio might drop here. Oh, Jacob gets taken down, or Jacob gets taken down on Edgewood. Their tank is down. When your tank is down, you have no front line. When you have no front line, it is very hard to get anything done, but at the same time, our own diva, USM Eagles, gets taken out.
The aim.
Absolutely
so
crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Zyro, or Ethan, more commonly known, is, I believe, a top 500 DPS player as he's getting revived here. No, he is not. It was just a spectator. This is Overwatch.
Okay, so they just now captured the point.
Yeah.
So this is not... Okay, my brain is now braining. We were back in the conversation. Now I just see that was...
It's totally fine. It looks like Reinhardt is able to take out that Zarya. Zarya in Overwatch 2 being one of the most overpowered tanks in the game is definitely someone we love to see being picked up here. But Reflex on the Reaper, without that shield, is not able to get ahead of their front line. It looks like Ethan's going for the flank, missing that, and oh, it looks like Luke was able to put a wall up to stop that flank as our Golden Eagles are on their back foot. Edgewood sitting at 40% with 1 point already on the board.
This is... it blows my mind, honestly, how good these people are moving around and how fast-paced this is compared to most of the other FPSs we've been watching. It is, you're in there, you're blowing everything up, and then you're dead, and then you're right back to it.
It's like Call of Duty almost.
Almost like a team deathmatch thing. What was that?
That was May's ultimate, and it was able to get a capitalization on that Reinhardt. It looks like Jay Bober's the Reinhardt. I'm just calling him Bob. It looks like Bob on the Reinhardt is going to go down, as well as potentially our own Riot. And so we're one healer down, but they're one tank down. Unfortunately, our DPS is also about to go down. Reaper, with that sustained heal, is about to have his Death Blossom at 98% ult charge rate. However, Bob has that slam, and if he's able to get that shatter on our team in this corridor, it might as well just be game over.
I mean... the dude with the shield looks overpowered.
Yeah, that's Reinhardt. He is quite overpowered. Unfortunately, it looks like, oh, what an amazing quad Death Blossom from Baccanom. What a great play. Definitely going to be play of the game right there as we are heading into our second game of this series as Edgewood takes map 1.
Okay. This is a good opener to see what's going on.
I'm sorry, I forgot you never casted that. I just wanted you on here so we could talk about Magic the Gathering and Rocket League. But look at this amazing quad here. I definitely called this teleporting into the back line and absolutely shredding our defense. The only one to get out really unscathed was Ethan. However, he wasn't able to contest, and it looks like Edgewood was able to come out on top.
What just happened? The man just came in sprinting. How did that kill? Okay. The man walked in.
What was the first thing he said on Halo Day was punchy, shooty.
That's exactly what's going on here. I don't see any punchies, though, so it's just straight shooties.
Yeah, you know, I think you'll start to see a lot of diversity in Overwatch 2 when it comes to the hero pool. Every single hero is different in its own right, and the one we saw there was Reaper, and he is very good at shredding tanks as well as sustaining his own life. He's kind of got this like vampiric ability where he's able to bring back some life as well as turn himself into a spectral form to get out of damage, or to get away from damage rather.
And he's a DPS.
He is a DPS, yeah. And looking here, I'm really curious to see where we're headed next. But that map, I will say this, just went the same trend as they usually do when it comes to control in USM. Is we're not really good at maintaining control there. Hi, everyone. Some players are walking by. We've got some Valorant outside as well as some Rocket League off of the win last night. Both teams celebrating tonight and potentially coming to watch this Overwatch match.
Hey, overfill the room for an Overwatch match. That's what we need to do.
That's right. That's right. Are you going to be here on Student Accessibility Services game day?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you actually work that day.
I think I do.
Yeah, so I guess you have to be.
When is it?
It is going to be October 26th from 2 to 5.
Can you explain to me what that is?
Yeah, the lab's just going to be open for everyone to use the computers.
Yeah.
That's just pretty much it. As goes with most gaming events.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. There's going to be a lot of stuff. We're going to we're going to be promoting gamers with disabilities as well as providing some information on how gamers can find the help they need, whether it's a physical or mental disability. It's something very important, especially in this month. We want to be aware of all disabilities out there, and we want to make sure everyone is accommodated to the best of their abilities. And so game day, that's what it's about.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet, Toast. That's very sweet coming from Toast. Oh my goodness, he's usually a meanie. I'm just kidding. Toast is actually one of the most caring people I've met. Until you piss him off. Yeah, like that. Yep.
Production has no idea what's going on.
Poor Ethan Reginald III just got
he's the fourth now.
Yes.
Chipper, I need your help. Ethan Reginald III is fallen.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Hey, I don't know where he went. Where'd he go?
He's over there in that chair. Hey, do you mind getting us Ethan Reginald IV, the son of the once famous Ethan Reginald III? Here we go. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. All right, everyone. It looks like we're jumping right into Hollywood, keeping the same roster. Chipper, I will not ask for a Coke today as I am staying hydrated with my water. But it looks like we're getting started here on Game 2.
Okay, so what is the...
Thank you so much, Chipper. By the way, the end of the show... I'm just kidding.
What is the objective of this one? I see a truck symbol and I see a whatever. So is this like kind of like an escort game where you're trying to escort the truck, or are you just trying to
actually that's a really good observation. So what they're going to do is there are 2 main points on this map. They're going to go and capture the first point. Once it is captured, a payload will appear and they will have to escort it to the end of the map.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks like right now USM on the offense will hopefully be able to take this point with little trouble. Skyblaze looking right there. Wait. Skyblaze is playing.
What in the Darling and the Franks thing is that?
Oh, that's a mech. It's a robot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's wave at these people, make them feel
Hi, how are y'all?
Hi.
This is Overwatch.
Can't hear a word. They just think we're talking to some camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and it looks like Sombra's going stealth here as Reflex is going to potentially go for the flank. It looks like Edgewood is picking things back up with that Pharmacy gameplay. For those who don't know, Pharmacy has been around for the past half decade. The idea is that Farah, this jetpack-wielding monster in my main, is aided by Mercy in the sky. But they were able to take out both. Oh, the Pharmacy combo is down. Ana's going to be taken out. We hear Ethan screaming in the background to take out their support, and that is definitely because Ethan is in the mood to click on some heads.
Okay. Yeah.
Ethan is Zyro. It's just terribly hard to say his name.
So who is running around in a ball?
That is Hammond, and that is Bobbers, who was just taken out by our very own DPS Ethan.
Hammond.
Yeah, I call him Roly-Poly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easier just to call him Roly-Poly. I mean, he's in a ball, he rolls around, he's a cute little thing.
Is he a hamster?
Yeah, he's a hamster. Thank you, I forgot what that animal was called for a second.
I looked up, I was like, human, animal.
Yeah.
So.
No, he's an actual derp, and he's actually really good in this meta. But it looks like the Battle of the Sombras goes down, and Bacanom, the guy with the amazing Reaper ultimate last game, is able to pick up that kill as Hammond is getting quite bold on that offensive play, has to retreat back in as our team dishes out the damage. And now it looks like we're escorting whoever is in this car to the end of the map. When I first started playing this game, and then, they take out the tank as they move forward. Who is in this car?
The president? I don't know.
I don't either. That was the first thing I thought when I started playing this game. I was like, all right, we're escorting something. What is it?
It'd be cool if they did that, and then at one point in the game, if they're trying to introduce a new character, if they do, I don't know. Just one random person absolutely just jumps out the car and runs off the screen. After you finish the game,
and
everybody thinks.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say Reflex got nanoed and is chasing down the Edgewood tank, but no, I hear what you're saying. I think that'd be a great idea. Yeah.
Look.
I'm trying so hard. Connor's sitting at home saying, Toast, what's going on, man? You wanted to cast today. I'm the Overwatch caster, and I could have been there casting, but instead, I'm not. And he'll be here on Thursday, and we're going to have this weekly dialogue of Connor being like, Toast, I'm going to teach you how to cast Overwatch because you need it.
I'm in the same boat. You're not alone. I'm not saying it's confusing. But I am saying it's confusing.
I mean, we've been playing Magic the Gathering for a week. We've been staring at cardboard.
Yeah.
This is very difficult.
This is throwing me off.
Oh, and it looks like Reflex gets slept there by the Edgewood Ana, and Low Life is sitting about 75 health. However, we were able to take out that Mercy as well as that Ana, and we are able to push the payload onto the second point, going towards the final point of the map with 4 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Skyblaze also taking out Edgewood's Pharah. This is a very big advantage for our team. They have 4.5 minutes to escort this payload right down past this little production alleyway. And once they do, they win. And they have leftover time to use in the opposing round if Edgewood also pushes it all the way to the end.
Okay. So can you reverse this, or do you just have to wait the time to be out for the other team?
Yeah, so if you do take out, let's say Edgewood here takes out all of our players, the payload will slowly start to retreat back through the path. But more times than not, you find the time running out before anything extreme happens.
Right. And if the time runs out, the person that's advancing it loses, or?
It's not so much a lose, it becomes the point in which Edgewood is going to have to surpass to win the map.
Okay. Is that what that little line is in the back?
Indeed.
Okay. All right, my brain is picking up some things.
Oh, John, coming in clutch, telling me exactly how to pronounce Ethan's name. Zero, here we go. On the Sojourn at almost 100% ultimate preparation. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong team. He already has his ultimate. Low Life sitting with that nuke as well as Reflex, and it looks like the nuke's going out. Not able to pick anyone up. However, we were able to get rid of that Mercy rather quickly.
So if you were in a ball, right?
I'm not even going to attempt to tell you how that works. I would imagine this guy's puking all over the place, like this poor hamster. This poor hamster, man.
Dude's getting shot. Dude's getting thrown around, put to sleep, waking up, getting shot again, decides to roll around.
Yeah, dude's just vomiting everywhere. Oh, it looks like our Golden Eagles are able to take out the Edgewood defense, and we're able to put that payload right where it belongs. 0.15 meters to go, and we're able to close out the first round of this game.
Let's go. Okay. Not gonna lie, still very much confused.
That's totally okay.
3? So how do we get 3 points?
So we got 3 objectives. You capture the point for 1, you take the payload halfway for 2, and you finish it out for 3.
So if they don't finish it out, but they get the other 2, we still win. Okay, so if they get 3, there's one more sudden death round?
It just keeps going. It just keeps flipping. Whoever runs out of time, that's where it stops.
Oh, so it just goes forever.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I like this little cinematic.
Yeah, I don't know who's on that, but absolutely amazing. That is our very own production manager, Hey Dino, bringing to us the fantastic cinematic introduction.
Okay. Sorry, my voice has been going very No, this is mind-boggling, just say the very much least, because I don't know which character is which. The only one that I do know is Mr. Hammy himself. And he's not even on our team. And I think it's because I saw a TikTok of him, like, at the end where, like, he does a little cinematic thing.
Yeah.
For getting player of the game or something, but that was it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not texting. Let me just put that down.
No, not at all.
All right, looks like the offense is coming in here. Coming in strong. Ethan going for the quick little bits of damage here. And looks like Edgewood sticking to the Farah, even though we were able to push through it. Questionable decision, but we'll see. We'll see if it pays off. Luke able to take down the Sombra. Ethan taking down the Ana. Luke getting a double on Ethan and getting that revive. Edgewood reviving their supports, taking down our defense. This may be first point.
For Edgewood?
Mm-hmm. This may be point one Edgewood.
So does any team right now have a tank?
Yeah, so what we're watching right now with Low Life is going to be our tank. Mercy is one, but able to fly back, and it looks like they're able to take Mercy out regardless. So Roly Poly is a tank, and so is the mech.
Okay. I saw her jump out of the tank. So can she like jump out and become a regular DPS or?
The moment her life in the mech depletes to 0, she has to eject from the mech. Mm-hmm. And when she is out of it, she's called Little Diva, and she's very vulnerable.
Can she still do just the same amount of damage or no?
Arguably no, but her pistol does enough damage on its own to build back up enough ultimate meter to get right back in her mech.
And then it's kind of like Kled on League of Legends where...
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Exactly like Kled on League of Legends. And just like Kled on League of Legends, James gets taken down. Makes no sense at all, trust me, but wait until Wednesday. Guarantee you there's a James on the other team as we bring the Kled into the game.
Okay. I don't know many people that play Kled.
Yeah, I don't either.
That is kind of redundant, but...
Yeah. Well, then again, we're bronze.
Look.
All right, looks like Low Life's able to take out the opposing DPS as well as support. We have almost every ultimate available, whereas Bakanam and Luke are the only ones with ultimates on the opposing opposition. I don't know. Opposing team, yeah.
Edgewood.
Thanks. Yeah,
So,
help me out here.
So are we... It says 2-2, 1-1.
Right.
Has the first objective even been taken yet?
No, not at all. So it looks like Edgewood is having a hard time getting on this point to activate that payload. Our defense is very good right now. However, our tank has been hacked, and we are down a couple of members. Oh, Sombra's going to get taken out by that Diva. Diva, amazing, coming out here with at least one. Sombra gets taken down, but it looks like Diva is still on the point. Low Life coming in absolute clutch here. However, will fall to... I can't even speak. I just heard Riggs in the background.
That was Riggs?
That was Riggs, yeah.
All right.
Halo's going hard right now.
Hey.
Getting ready for their game. Anyway, Winston was the one who took out Diva. He's the gorilla.
So is there a Tracer out here?
No.
I'm assuming Tracer isn't that good.
Tracer can be.
But in the meta right now.
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I don't think we've played Magic, man.
Yeah, I don't think we've played Overwatch together at least.
No, nor will we. This game is one of the better games as Sombra gets an amazing ultimate. Bakanam able to jump in and get an amazing EMP on our team as Luke takes down Sky. Small Diva coming out. Are we able to regain as Edgewood pushes this payload forward? Oh, looks like Farah just goes right into that room and says, "Not today," as our very own Reflex takes a rocket to the face.
So do you regain health naturally, or do you have to run to that little health token?
You have to get health packs.
Okay. And they're just scattered around the map?
Yeah. They're scattered throughout, and it looks like we're going to see a Winston ultimate Primal Rage. However, Ethan is able to take him out as D.Va goes for the flank, and it looks like Small D.Va will be coming out as no one is paying attention to the Pharah that gets an absolute clutch ultimate on the team of USM, and that's exactly what we've been seeing from Edgewood, is the right ultimate at the right time. That team is doing a fantastic job of using all tools that they are able to use on our very own team.
That was very impressive. I don't know which one Farah is, though.
Farah will be the one in the jetpack.
That one.
The one flying in the air.
Oh, that seems just cheap.
Looks like we've got a paused game here. Do we know why?
I'm so angry. On that high ground, I saw the Sombra throw the translation.
You can pause the game?
Looks like we have some technical issues here on Edgewood. So, moving forward, we're going to have to figure out what those are, how we can address them, and how we can get right back into this game.
I didn't even know you could pause the game.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Yeah. You can't pause Rocket League?
Not in the middle of the game.
Oh.
Everybody just stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they just, you can ask, like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. Can we just let the time run and then we come back? Some people do it, or you might come back and it's 10-0.
No way.
I promise.
That is crazy. All right. It looks like we're unpausing the game as he just unloads and back it on as he's asleep, no doubt. And that was just, we got to clip it.
Yeah, that's
that's a
funny.
clip right there.
Did you see in the chat what he said?
No, what
he types, he said, whoever, you might actually be dead. And as soon as the game unpaused, one shot punch to the face.
Oh, man. It looks like Winston's going to go ahead and sustain that crazy amount of damage being dished out by USM. However, D.Va is trying to capitalize on the pressure there, and it looks like Luke is able to pick up both our backline as we miss it going for the opposing tank. Luke right now, Ethan Reginald IV, you may be renamed to Luke after this game.
Okay. Luke.
Quite the performance by the Farah in the sky from Edgewood.
It looks like Reginald got a haircut. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. This guy's
he's looking a little rough.
Looking a little rough indeed. Riot being slept by Edgewood, and it looks like Edgewood's looking to get an advance on this payload, and it looks like Winston is needing healing desperately as Beckenham takes out Ethan, but we have an ultimate of our own.
Oh my goodness.
I hope everyone can hear those call-outs as
Yeah.
our team is passionately trying to stop Edgewood here. However, it looks like Edgewood able to take out some of our most prominent players, is able to put out their own 3 points on this map. Edgewood, 1 minute and 7 seconds. USM, 2 minutes and 31.
Okay, so are we guaranteed at least 2 more rounds?
That's what it looks like.
Okay. So we have 2 minutes and 31 seconds to move it as far as we can.
Yes.
And they only have 1 minute and 13? Or 1 minute and something odd seconds?
A minute and 7 seconds.
Well, don't be on it now.
It's late, man. Oh, it's only 6:30. Oh, man.
We got a long time, and we also have a 30-minute delay between one of the games we're going to be casting.
Oh, that's true. We do. You want to play some Magic in between?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
Absolutely.
Did you bring your physical cards, or are we
Yes, I
playing
did.
on the app?
We can do both.
We can do both?
It don't matter to me. We got almost an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That works out. So either way, I don't know if we're even going to stream that, but those of you waiting at home, if you'd like to join in on the Magic the Gathering action, you can download Magic the Gathering Arena on your local device, and you can expect Magic the Gathering to show up in our Discord as well as potentially on our roster for the spring 2023 season. As we get into this next match, we're 5 seconds away. 4, 3, no, we're not doing it. Okay. Yeah, let's go!
yeah!
Able to bring it back at least a little bit there.
Oh my goodness! Look at Coach Sam over there, looking so pretty. He's so focused.
Absolutely engaged in this match as we're able to take out Edgewood's tank. Bobbers is taken down by Reflex's Sombra.
Bob, Luke, Serial?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Bob. So looking at here, to analyze what's happening right now is Edgewood is gonna have to take the next 30 seconds to capture this point to progress their advance. However, this was the hardest point for them to take earlier in this match, and it looks like Winston from the Edgewood roster is going to be taken down as we count down 15 seconds remaining on the clock as USM is pushing Edgewood back further and further, not even able to get 1 point on the board. It looks like the times of USM struggling on this map may be over.
My brain is not picking up anything right now. I don't know. So if their time runs out, we win.
So their time is out, and we're on overtime. So the moment one of their teammates is not touching the point, we take this round. And it looks like Reflex is on a 5-player kill streak, as Lucio is one of the only remaining members of Edgewood. Tracer on the board is also taken out, and it looks like we're able to put back. Game 2, as long as we can get 1 point on the board.
And we have 2 minutes and 31 seconds to get it. If not, what happens then? Is it a draw?
I have no idea.
There's no draws in Overwatch, right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, scream across the room.
Can we get an audience member to advise the casters on how this game works?
I mean, we know there's a certain button that presses the shooty button.
Yep.
We know one that's a jumpy button. But I don't know if there's an overtime, or not overtime, a draw button. What in the darling and the Freights thing is that? Yeah, now look. If you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you don't. It might have been a flop, but I enjoyed it. I won't lie.
I don't even know what that reference is for.
It's a good little anime. It's a good little anime.
Little anime?
Little anime.
What anime are you watching right now?
To be honest, I'm restarting Demon Slayer from the beginning.
Why?
Because I'm showing somebody Demon Slayer. So.
How was your choice?
No, actually it was hers.
Oh, wonderful.
But that is none of my business. It is hers.
Just convince her to read it on the Shonen Jump app.
Well, she does read, so yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I could attempt.
It's $2 a month.
Really?
Yeah. You get all kinds.
Bless you.
Bless you. Looks like we're getting into this match here. We just need 1 point on the board as Lowlife gets EMP'd. Oh, wow. Ethan getting 3 absolute monstrous plays.
Holy crap!
And we're not going to be able to see any of it as we take map 2.
This game?
Yep.
Oh, let's go. Easy. Not going to say easy.
He said, come on, man, don't yawn. Guys, it's been a long day.
It's tired and I'm late. Okay. Luke got play of the game.
I can't believe, well, good on Luke for getting play of the game, even though we got 4 Reapers.
What just happened? What is happening?
That is called an ultimate. And also a barrage of rockets into the face of USM.
We got the dub.
We got the dub.
We got the dub.
That's all that matters.
So is it best 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
Sorry, I had to yawn again. Apologize.
You might need a Coke.
I actually, honestly, you're right.
Refreshing.
You're right. I'm going to send Chipper to get one as soon as he gets back. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Chipper. It's always Chipper on Tuesdays
It's
for some reason.
Chipper.
Oh, man.
It just wouldn't make sense if it wasn't Chipper.
Yeah. I'm wondering why Luke continues to go back to that Pharah, even though it continuously gets shot down by our own DPS.
I mean, you saw what just happened, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, play the game's great, and Luke is really good on that Pharah, but unfortunately, Chipper is now going to please. Thank you so much. You're the absolute best. Here you go. Yes.
We're getting complained about. Somebody's over here
grab
yawning.
one if you want one. I'm good. You sure? Yes. Okay. But yeah, and it looks like we're going into Dorado as Luke puts that map on the board, and we go into.
There are draws. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John. John. It's John.
Phobia, yell across the room.
He's not here.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. He's probably playing Magic the Gathering.
Actually, he might be. Wait, what's today? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
No, I was gonna say he might be playing D&D, but
Oh, that's right. That's right. He does have a campaign. Yeah, also, if anyone out there is watching and you're from any organization on campus at Southern Miss and you want to come onto the stream at any point, talk about what you offer, and see if we can't find a way for your organization to work with the esports program, we'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
You know, we just got done working with Active Minds earlier this month, having a nice conversation on mental health and tailoring it towards video games specifically. And I think previously we've done collaborations with the Board Games Club, and of course we have Student Accessibility Services coming up later this month. So if any of you are out there and want to get involved and potentially talk about, what you want to do to better the community around you, let us know.
Yeah,
Reach out to us.
It was a nice little event over there too. They had some good chicken.
Yeah, that was
that
actually
chicken was really good.
Yeah. Actually, would Magic the Gathering count as a board game almost? Would that be in the purview of that club?
So if I'm going off of what Josh said last night, and the definition of a board game is it's a game that involves the use of pieces. So technically a card is a piece to the game. So yeah, you play it on a board of wood sometimes, or to the ground, or your phone. A board of I don't know.
I got you. All right, Chipper, thank you so much. Absolute clutch. You're the best. Are you sure you don't want to get one? I will pay for you to get a Coca-Cola. Okay. Thank you so much.
Also,
Awesome.
if there is a chess club on campus, I don't know if there is. Yeah.
Oh,
If there's a
yeah.
chess club on campus or anything related to chess in general, if you're really good at chess, please let us know. Because this man has something to say about it.
Oh, I thought you were just going to...
No.
Oh, okay. Well, for
He's a
those
big
of
man.
you wondering, as we're getting into this next game on Dorado, we are adding chess to the esports catalog, and it looks like NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports, is partnering with chess.com to bring to you the premier chess gameplay experience for tens of thousands of dollars in scholarship prize winnings. So if you're interested in chess in any way, please reach out. We'd love to have you join the program, sign you to the team, and get you involved in one of the most interesting and tactical games to ever exist.
Definitely interesting.
It's
Very
tactical.
strategic. Yes, it is. I mean, it is
for-
the only game that I cannot play. I just can't. I'll play any game in the world. Chess is just too hard because you got to start from the very beginning, and if you mess up one time, even from the beginning, your round's over.
Wait,
Might as
are
well just pick up.
we live or is the game up there?
I don't know.
The game's on?
Really?
Okay, good, because I just made a weird face.
I seriously thought you just skipped over the question.
What was the question?
But I said, hey, he has something to say, and you said, as we're getting into the map. That's what I
Oh
was like,
man, it looks like Ethan, sticking to the Widowmaker, takes out Bobbers on Hammond. And I don't know if Edgewood is going to get the memo here that flying in the sky is not going to cut it when you have Zyro around. He's able to click on those heads and take them out. And it looks like this hit scan player might be able to hold off Edgewood's offensive line.
You say hit scan players, so are there characters in this game that aren't hit scan?
Yeah, some characters are projectile based.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Blizzard got real creative.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go Blizzard. That's the first. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they've had
had
far
some
better
really
titles.
good. Yeah.
StarCraft 2, absolutely phenomenal. World of Warcraft, don't even get me started. Still great. Looking forward to the next expansion.
When is the next expansion?
I don't know, sometime this month. 28th, maybe?
Okay. Yeah.
Involves dragons, so it's going to be great. It
So
looks
what
like
is this one?
Yeah, so this is payload. So you push the payload. It's just like the last game mode, except you don't have to capture a point, which arguably puts Edgewood in a better position as they had a hard time capturing the point. But Dorado is one of those maps where if you escort this payload through and you're consistent in your picks, then you'll be able to at least get 2 points on the board. And it looks like an amazing stick by Ethan on that Mercy, right as Mercy was reviving Luke on the Pharah. It's pretty good start by Edgewood here.
I would say so, for sure. I still cannot tell you what I'm looking at. Half the time, I can understand that we're just shooting at people, but if you're talking about positioning or the strategy, I just saw a ball fly into my face. I don't know. I don't know.
I got you. I need to grab something out of my bag, so I'm going to mute my mic for a moment.
Okay. I'll keep them live. What's up, everybody? We're going to talk about the shooty, clappy, punchy business. Don't look at me. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So it looks like the thing is actually even. So does that mean it's tied? I'm assuming? Possibly? You know, my co-commentator is across the room doing cartwheels.
All right, I'm back. That was quite the cartwheel show. It looks like Edgewood is pushing up, and it looks like their Mercy is, but one life gets taken out by low life. What? Did I step on your toe? Stop right now, my toe. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you gonna be okay? You don't get workers' comp. There's no workers' comp here.
I guess it's my fault. My foot was up.
It looks like
that. Down my toe.
Wow, Ethan on this. Oh, on the Tracer,
Holy.
able to take out the Mercy as well as the Ana with the ultimate. And it looks like Roly Poly is forced to retreat.
That. Wow.
When you call him Roly Poly, it makes it that much more interesting.
That is true. But what is he shooting out right now? Are those mines?
Yeah, so Roly Poly's ultimate shoots mines out as a crowd control effect. It's very effective at making sure your opponents or whoever you're against does not take that point of the map.
Is it a one, like if you run into one, you're dead? Or is it just kind of like chip damage?
Well, it's got different heroes have different health values. Mm-hmm. So if you're very squishy like a Tracer, then yeah, you possibly could get taken out. But if you're a Winston, you can hit maybe 2 or 3 and you're fine. I mean, you'll probably die at that point, but you know.
Yeah.
Once you hit 1, if you hit 2 more, that's just on you.
Yeah, that was a purpose thing. Whoa, what was that?
It looks like Ethan throwing in a lot of that top 500 DPS IQ as he's able to take out the opposing Tracer. And it looks like Ana is getting very, very aggressive and pays for it dearly. I don't know what Edgewood needs to do to grab this point. I just don't know.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I'm going to be honest. If I was on Edgewood, I actually do know. I would take Ethan out as fast as possible.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I would take Ethan out as fast as possible, and then I would circle back to get rid of that Ana, because that allows for your Hammond to go in without fear of getting slept, and you also don't have to worry about a freaking fly running around the map.
Yeah, that is true.
Or it looks like Reflex hits him with the ultimate, and Kiriko, the new hero of Overwatch, gets taken out. I have yet to pay my $10 to unlock her, but I will let you know as soon as I do to see how good she really is.
Pay?
Yes. Welcome Blizzard. As Tracer goes into the back line and faces off against Edgewood's Ana.
Welcome Blizzard. Okay.
Those transitions, man. They
Dude.
just come to me.
Dude. This is... So we have a top 500 DPS player on our team.
We do, as of this week.
Holy.
Yeah, and Riot is potentially hitting top 500 in the next couple of weeks as they're in the master rank.
Oh my! As DPS as well, or?
No. As right now, I think he's playing support. I'm pretty sure Riot comes to us with multiple talents in Overwatch, but I'm not specific on what role he has that rank in.
Any shooting game so far that I've seen Riot play, he has been, if not great at it, one of the best that I've seen. Like in Valorant, slaps. Halo, it's pretty good. This, apparently, if he's top 500 in different roles as well, look, there's nothing I can say.
Yeah, not at all.
Now Call of Duty.
Dude, don't even get me started on that. Everyone's like, oh, I'm great at Call of Duty. I'm the best at Call of Duty. Dude, do you know what League play is?
Yeah.
What was your League play rank?
You think I played it?
Yeah, and that's usually the answer I get. Yep.
No. If it wasn't Search and Destroy or Domination,
That's fair.
you ain't gonna catch me in it.
That's fair. And it looks like Edgewood is able to push up 3 points. However, they only have 43 seconds remaining. That last point is real tricky. It's much like the first point in Hollywood, where the defense has the upper hand.
Right. Is there a strategy that you can do to waste your own time? Or
I mean, I'd probably not. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know why you would.
It wouldn't make sense after I said that out loud.
No
To
worries.
be honest.
It looks like Ghost is asking in the chat, not sponsored. No, Ghost. Is that a Dorito? I wouldn't mind reaching out to Doritos, trying to get some product in there.
That emote.
Don't focus too much on that emote. That is for our non-existent moderators to. Wait, no, that emote's just cute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a really cute emote. I thought that was something else.
No.
Fun fact, these bells, if you hit them in a specific order, you can play the Futurama theme song.
Wait, really?
Yeah. They all have a different tune to them. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this game.
Was that
being
an
one.
actual Easter egg?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is another Easter egg? Is this the only Easter egg on this map?
No, well, I don't know about this map, but on Eichenwald, I think I'm saying that right, you have the Dark Souls campfire.
Really?
Yep. Absolutely fantastic. Hammond not only getting that Discord, but also going down to our very own Low Life. Low Life putting out quite the show. I'm very excited to see what USM does with this advantage. However, it looks like Reflex and Beckenham are basically fighting over who the better Sombra is, just like how today we're fighting over who the better Eagle is. Mm-hmm. As again, both mascots, Talons out, fighting to get that third place spot in the conference.
Are they the bald eagles, or are they just?
I think they're just the Eagles.
Okay. I mean, fair play, but we're just golden.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to argue with gold.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's golden eagles, you know? The only other thing that I can think of that can compare to a golden eagle is the bald eagle. But then again, those are the only two eagles I know exist. So, yeah.
I don't even think eagles are real, man. I'm just kidding.
They're just made up.
I'm just joking. Looking at the chat here, every hero is free in quick play, but you have to unlock them for ranked. Yeah, John's been a big supporter of this like Blizzard Battle Pass thing. We ended up talking about it. Personally, I'm against it. He's in favor of it, or at least is okay with it being there. Could be wrong, and he'll probably tell me if I am. But yeah, and it looks like USM is struggling to get this first point. And what we really need to do to get it is take out that tank before that Mercy gets back to the line, because what we see is Luke with an ultimate. And if we've learned anything from this set, it's that the moment Luke gets his ultimate, you better hide your kids. Hide your wife. Because those rockets are going right in their face. I'm looking at Low Life holding off the opposing force here from Edgewood, and an opposing force it is, but a strong one it remains to be, as Pharmacy is still being relied upon by Edgewood. It seems to be serving them well. Unfortunately, Luke gets taken out after getting rid of Riot and Reflex, and so right now we got point one, we got 2 on the payload, 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. What do you expect to see from the remainder of this game?
I expect to see the roly-poly to use this little grapple thing and fly around. I expect to see us to get a point.
Oh my.
I mean, that was the one thing I noticed. He does have a grapple, right? Or am I thinking of Fortnite?
It is okay, but looking at Luke on the Tracer, finally switching it up here, maybe that is the key to Edgewood's survival on this map. If they're able to hold off USM for the next 3 minutes, they will walk away with a point on the board, potentially closing out this series.
He had a grapple.
Yeah, but that's not like a special ability. He just uses it all the time.
Well, you asked me, what do I expect to see in the game? I told you what
Right, and I expect to see, like, that.
The grapple?
No, never mind. It's okay. We'll get to a game that we both know very soon as USM and Edgewood count down the clock as we have 3 ultimates on Edgewood's side while USM has 0. This is quite a dangerous spot to be in because those ultimates tend to work well together. You have Hammond's Mines, you've got Tracer's Bomb, and then you also have Sombra's EMP, and those are all very dangerous when used properly.
I didn't throw it!
Was that...
I have no idea, and it looks like we are calling for that Tracer as the team believes it to be the way towards victory. Sombra pulling out her ultimate, taking out 2 members of USM as we get some punchy from Sombra on our support and some shooty from Sombra as well. I'm sorry, man. I'm running out of things to say.
Dude, it's not that I'm not enjoying what I'm looking at. It's the matter of the fact that I don't have any experience enough to even know how any of this stuff works.
It's okay because that makes it partially enjoyable.
If anybody's in the same situation as me, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't even know. The only reason I know Tracer is because of a TikTok sound. And then something about a different random thing, because somebody wanted to be Tracer, and then somebody was already Tracer, and that was it.
Okay.
So,
as we talk about Tracer, it looks like Ethan's got his ultimate, and if he's going to be sneaky with it, he could potentially create an opening for USM to push through on this next point. However, what we're seeing is a very vigilant defense by Edgewood, and this may prove fatal for USM's chances of taking down Edgewood today. However, as I say that, without reacting too harshly from Halo,
please, I hope somebody heard that.
I'm really hoping someone heard that and they clip it. That was golden, man. I really don't know how to recover from that.
Put it in.
No, don't repeat it. And it looks like Edgewood takes down not just our DPS, but our tank and our support as well, as we have 10 seconds left to make it to this point and push on. We are at a disadvantage as USM, but Edgewood is putting out quite the performance as my personal MVP, Bakanam or Luke, I really haven't decided yet, tries to push USM back so that they can take this match.
So Luke hopped off Farrah, like you said, but went Tracer. Team 2 wins?
Yeah, that would be Edgewood. And it looks like Edgewood is able to keep USM off that point. 10 seconds tick down, overtime is played, and it looks like Ethan walks away with play of the game.
Ooh.
This is exactly where I was talking about Ethan doing that double play, not only hitting multiple shots that are very difficult to do on such a squishy hero, but also landing that ultimate, sticking it to the Edgewood tank, I believe, and taking them out of the game. But it looks like that might be it.
Is it?
First to three. So they got one more game? One more game. And now everyone at home, we have one more game left for USM to stay in the running for third in the conference. And it looks like we're getting quite the discussion in the chat. That was definitely not was my intention to get some engagement from the viewers at home. So while we're waiting for this next game to come up, what's your take on battle passes in general?
In general, I think it is nice for the average consumer. Maybe if you don't want to spend a bunch of money in a game for certain items, kind of like in Rocket League, there's certain items that cost way more.
Yeah.
And some people just want to be able to change the way they look for a lower price than $20 a skin or, So coming out in bulk is nice, but relying on that to gain things, I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
Because I've never really heard any other game that relies on you to have a key component other than like League of Legends where you have to buy your champion.
Yeah.
It's kind of off-putting to make somebody that's a new character that has a whole new playstyle and can do different things other than a cosmetic
That's
to be put at the end of a battle pass.
Yeah.
Because if you don't start at the beginning of the game, I'm sure there's a way around it to get it.
Yeah. Well,
There's
you
gotta
could
be.
just spend $10.
That's it?
Yeah.
Just a buyer?
Yeah, but the whole controversy is that in Overwatch, it revolves so much around changing your heroes to form compositions. And if Kiriko works very well in the game, in which she does, and someone on your team doesn't have her, they either have to shell out $10 just to have a complete roster, or grind 50 hours of the game just to reach the end of the battle pass. And it's on new heroes are on a 2-week wait period before they go to competitive, but 50 hours in 2 weeks is a part-time job.
Yeah, it actually is.
That's actually a part-time job.
Yeah.
And so $10 for a game that's free to play, I get it. I understand they have to make money, but at the same time, having one of the most crucial components of a game behind a paywall, it just doesn't sit well with me.
No, it doesn't at all. But ultimately, it was their decision. And if that's what they wanted to do, we all have to kind of just accept it. But it doesn't mean it's not cheesy. It's kind of cheese.
Yeah.
What was the first game with a battle pass?
Fortnite.
It was Fortnite?
It was Fortnite.
So we got to blame Fortnite.
I mean, you can blame Fortnite for a lot of the gaming industry nowadays.
Storky is going in for Reflex.
Really? Really?
Okay.
So we're looking at Starkey in the roster, substituting Reflex out. Looks like our pre-game interview player is going to get his chance to shine among the stars.
I definitely was here for the pre-game interview. So
You
let's
were.
just go.
Were you at Baskin Robbins? I mean, you got a milkshake.
I did get a milkshake.
Yeah. So why not?
Won't lie to you, it's kind of tearing my stomach up right now.
Well, lucky for you, we have a 30-minute break as soon as Overwatch is over. However, we're looking at the time. It is 7:01. We're about 30 minutes away from Halo to start. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're going to Looks like we're going into Coliseum. Ethan, are we showing the game right now? Because Cheeks is literally on the floor dying. And so, if we're not on the game, we're down. We're man down. We're man down as Cheeks recovers. Gets ready. 5, 4. This is like the best part.
2. Wait, it doesn't start yet. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What? I'm reminding y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just reminding y'all.
You gotta
Just reminding
scream.
y'all. Guys, this is why I come here for Overwatch. Is I want to hear you guys get excited.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean?
On the Magic the Gathering Battle Pass, yeah, we need it.
Yeah, they are incredibly stressed over there as Sam responding. 2, 1.
Yeah!
All right.
Back to the action that I don't know what's going on, but we are back into it. This man here. What were you saying that to?
What?
What did you say that to?
No, nothing.
Out of nowhere.
Nothing at all. Yeah. So, anywho, looks like Starkey coming in, gets the first kill of the game, going in on the Sombra, picking up another punchy right against James, the opposing Mercy. And it looks like Ethan getting that bubble is putting some shots into the enemy Ana on Serial. Serial actually has been kind of an unsung hero for Edgewood, being able to keep their teammates alive during these past couple of games. Definitely should not be slept on or forgotten here. And it looks like this is the push game mode, a new game mode for Overwatch 2. Think of it as tug of war with a giant robot.
What?
Yeah. Welcome to Blizzard.
Oh, I love it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, random citizen.
Random esports player.
Yeah, and it looks like Sombra Starkey being the person who is going behind enemy lines, potentially taking out the opposing Sombra. Sombra looking to be more menacing in this meta than I originally suspected. And it looks like our own Lowlife gets taken out by Luke again on that Pharah. They really are relying on that pharmacy gameplay. And who better than Luke and James?
Luke and James.
Oh my God.
So is it one robot?
Yes, it is.
So the robot.
It looks like Ethan goes for the ultimate, picks up a kill on James, and gets slept by Mercy and taken out by Pharah. As Starkey picks up the enemy backline, we are not able to see that on screen, but Riot also picks up a kill on Luke. And it looks like USM is fighting hard to keep objective control.
One thing I will say is Zero. I hear his comms, and he is going crazy with them. He gets very loud, very energetic.
Yeah, you should see him play Valorant.
I heard it was the same way.
Yeah, it is. Very, very community of player. And to think that here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, we have some of the best players of these games present. Not only is Zero or Ethan a top 500 DPS player, but he is also an immortal Valorant player last season. Absolute dominant performance. And I was actually made aware by John that Riot also is, I believe, Diamond in Rocket League. Maybe I can do it with him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. He's on keyboard and mouse, though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He plays keyboard and mouse in Rocket League?
That's what I read.
That is ridiculous.
That
should be bannable.
That's a different breed.
I don't understand. I'm going to have to talk to him after that. Maybe we can get him on this post-game interview.
Get that man a controller.
Specifically to talk about his choice in controller.
Him and Spade carry the world.
Starkey absolutely bringing out a dominating performance on the Sombra. It was definitely the right call by Coach Sam to bring him into this game.
Did Sam drop another dinosaur fact?
No, but I will get one out of him before the end of this night.
Okay, good. I need one. I've been running out of facts.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about dinosaurs.
I knew they died.
Oh my God. All right, and looking at Ethan getting a little overly ambitious as Starkey picks up, was that REMP or their EMP? I couldn't tell. But regardless, end of the day, we're able to take out not just their healer, but both DPS tanks and both healers. Absolute amazing push as USM has 2 on the point, pushing their objective once more.
So, to fall back onto the question at hand, the whole battle pass situation. Would you rather a battle pass or loot crates?
Well, loot crates are low-key gambling, and battle passes are the second worst thing. I would prefer a map pack similar to what we saw in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3. I think studios taking their time to present a complete package is better than being spoon-fed subpar content.
Map pack. Explain what do you mean by that?
So back in Modern Warfare and Call of Duty, what you would do is the game would come out, and then 3 months later they would release the Map Pack 1. It would come with 3 or 4 maps, new guns, and new challenges, and then 3 months would go by and then another one would drop. And nowadays what you see is with battle passes, they're being used to spoon feed content to the player base, and it's being done so in a way that promotes the community to spend money. And even worse than that, you have loot crates doing the same thing. And so when you talk about battle passes, especially like Blizzard, you've got a new character in it that immediately affects the game. And so I believe it falls under that category of spoon-feeding content. And personally, map packs, I think, are the way to go.
Map packs. And they were a thing all the way up to like Call of Duty Ghosts, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, because I remember they released, if we're talking about the right thing, there was like the Ripper and everything that came out at one point. It was like the assault rifle turned SMG thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see what you're talking about. That would be better.
Yeah. And it looks like USM has lost ground, losing the big robot man who is Reginald the Fifth, this little guy's father, being used for the objective as Edgewood pushes it towards their point. USM looking at 114 meters, Edgewood looking at 37 and counting with just 3 minutes remaining in the game.
So
Indeed.
the mark on the top right of their little screen, they have to get it there to tie. And if they get past, they take the lead, correct?
I believe so, yes. I've actually not played this game mode.
I trust me, I haven't either.
And it looks like Low Life gets saved by the Lucio ultimate, but will still lose Big Diva with that nuke in play, while Edgewood sits on a Zarya ultimate as well as an EMP of their own. And it looks like Robot Man, Reginald the Fifth, is going right back to the middle of the map.
Reginald the Fifth is running all the way to the other side. He's going to push our little log forward. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is.
I'm really glad you're here for Halo.
Yeah, because this is something.
I think we're doing a good job of keeping the audience engaged.
If y'all were looking for some high-quality Overwatch commentating,
Probably going to be waiting for Connor on Thursday.
yeah.
Maybe we should reassess Toast Tuesdays.
Maybe we should do Toast Tuesdays for Halo.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, that leaves more time for Magic at least.
that is true.
Yeah, and so it looks like Kiriko gets cornered as Low Life going in with the Diva Bomb. Gets hacked, loses the momentum, and thus Diva Bomb is no more. However, puts Diva Bomb on the enemy backline, doesn't get anyone. Starkey able to win the Sombra battle. Luke takes out Skyblaze, and we are down one support as Edgewood pushes forward with their Zarya on the verge of death.
Emma! Kill the grandmother!
Kill the grandmother!
I've never lost these!
And then he died.
Oh my lord.
I never lost these. Dead.
Do they still have grab?
Yep.
Okay, we almost have
Kill the grandmother. I never lost these. Hits the ult, and then dies.
I kind of want to get him on camera at some point.
I do too. I very much do.
All right, well, looking at 50 seconds left in this game, everyone, USM seems to be ahead, but Ethan is able to maintain and motivate his team by also putting that is Diva up in front and center. We've got the Lucio ult, and it looks like USM is just playing time here.
It looks so. So the robot has to run all the way back across the field. So, and it takes time doing that as well. So at this point, I say realistically, if they keep it right where it's at right now, they can still win before it even gets back to the thing.
this area right here.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yep.
10 seconds
Big
left, calling an EMP play, and it looks like Starkey is going to go in, call it, and take out the enemy Zarya, as well as targeting the Moira. Will USM Esports be able to bounce back?
Wait, are we losing?
Looks like we're staying on overtime, trying to get Moyer off the point. Easiest way to get Moyer off this point is to drop the nuke.
Yeah! What?
Yeah, we're just trying to match their energy, really.
At this point, what is going on? Dude, oh my goodness. This overtime never ends. Let's go!
Looks like USM takes this out to... Is this a game 5? This is a game 5 situation. I'm going to need to mute my mic real quick to talk to the Halo coach to figure out what we're doing on stream. Maybe we do delay a little further for this game 5. Let's see what he says.
This is the part where he says, kill the grandma, punches, hits the ult, and then comes back. Okay, cool. Look, guys, I apologize. I've been laughing this whole time. I don't know what's going on in this game. That being said, this is the funniest crowd of people that play this game that I've ever seen in my life. So, I'm just going to do what I do best and read. Let's see. DLC is mixed bag. That is cringe. Call of Duty map packs are on the popular end. But Hollow Knight DLC. Okay. 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 Right now, I want to say shout out to my mom. Hello, Mom. I love you. To be honest.
Okay, I definitely want to talk to some of your players after Halo because that was super hype. If anyone's willing to stay for post-game, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so like
Is the game over?
Yeah, it's going to be about 3 hours.
Okay, for comps this map, we need to make sure.
Oh, wait. Is it over?
We got one more game.
Of Overwatch?
One more game of Overwatch, everyone. It looks like we're on right to game
I'm clapping
5.
because I want to win.
Our Eagles are not going down without a fight. Talon's out, making sure that we soar right to the top, and I promise that is the last time I will say that.
Is your mic unmuted?
Yeah. Yeah, it's unmuted.
I'm just making sure because I know you said you're going to mute it.
Yeah, hey, my mic's unmuted, right? Yeah, it's good to go.
Okay, good. I was fixing to say, I was like,
Done
that
deal.
would have been so funny if you just...
They pick it up on my end. We got a lot of chat coming out here,
We do.
and it looks like we're getting some decent activity. But everyone, please remind you, keep it civil in the chat. And although we are doing our best here on Overwatch 2, I am so sorry that we're not able to provide some of the top tier casting that you may be used to for Overwatch. But I can guarantee you that same level for Halo.
That is true. This is a pro himself.
I am not a pro.
You are.
I'm washed.
Look,
I'm so
once
washed.
a pro, always a pro.
Negative.
No. You cannot rewrite the history books.
I just did. No, I'm just kidding. But I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm waiting for Season 3, honestly, because Halo right now is an interesting game.
I was having fun on it. I played it earlier.
And it looks like USM is going to have to complete this series on a map mode that they lost at the beginning of the night.
And that is capture the point.
It's capture the point. It's control.
Okay.
It's going to be quite difficult. I want to see just the same amount of hype and motivation as we go into this Game 5 match. Finals of the series. Let's count down.
2, 1. Yeah!
I think that gets them in good spirits. I have no idea.
I hope so.
I do too, because otherwise I feel like a bully telling them to do it every time.
I mean, they do it in practice, so why wouldn't they do it?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
So they're back to the Farah?
Looks like the pharmacy play here. Skyblaze does get caught out. We decided to keep Starkey on the DPS role. It's a bold move, Cotton. See if it pays off.
Wow. What a quote. That is some old-timey stuff.
That is not
there.
old time.
That is old-timey.
That is dodgeball.
That's old-timey. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
And if you can dodge a rocket, you can cap the point. But unfortunately, Edgewood is up 20% on the first point of this map.
Uh-huh.
I just find a way to always bring it back.
That is true. That is very much true. You're really good at casting, you know that?
No, I'm not. I am definitely not. Toast Tuesdays, even though a great idea from our production manager, is proving to be quite challenging.
Well, it's not bad.
No.
No, it's not. It's quality for the wrong thing. Then again, I'm here too, so.
Oh no. Oh Lord, we are so far delayed. Yeah, y'all are delayed. Wait, where's John at? Is he in here? John's not in here, is he? Oh. All right.
John is not here.
All right.
I wish he was.
It looks like Edgewood's sitting at 64%. Mercy revives the Sombra, but Luke takes out Ethan. And like I said before, getting rid of Ethan is the best way to get an edge on USM for Edgewood. See what I did there?
That's pretty nice.
Little wordplay.
Little
It looks
wordplay.
like Starkey taking the flank, takes out the Ana, and that is exactly how you get around a force such as this. Ball is off the field, and it looks like Pharmacy is having a hard time keeping up with the damage. It looks like Edgewood's Sombra gets taken out here. Oh, and there goes Farah's wings.
Uh-oh.
This is a very difficult place for Farah to be, especially after that ultimate. Losing the ability to, well, use abilities kind of puts one in a difficult position. It looks like Ball, or Hammond, everyone calls him Ball, dropped area denial, and USM is trying to play around it because they can't move forward without getting hit, honestly. And so Edgewood is basically secured an entry onto site. 99% remaining for Edgewood. If we get taken off site, Edgewood takes the first half of this match.
So do headshots have anything to do with this game or not?
Yeah. They have multipliers.
So can you hit Hammond in the head though?
If he's out of his mech, yeah.
He gets kicked out of his mech too?
Well, no, if he's not rolling around.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh, look. Let's check it out. Alumni cast. I'm here for it.
Uh-oh.
I'm here for it.
I'm down.
Let's bring some alumni in here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, you didn't see the thumbs up, everybody, but it was a double thumbs up. What is this? So we are able to keep down from them ending the game.
Ethan, just as lively as ever, screams, but it looks like Starkey is able to flank again. Personally, I think Starkey is the only reason we were able to retake there.
5-player kill
Gaining
streak?
that entry. However, Luke taking out Starkey. It's really hard to pick between my player of the series here. It really is between Luke and Bacanom as they close out this first half of Control.
Okay, yeah. I would say so.
It's just so hard whenever they're dominating so much. And I mean, Ethan on USM is doing so well, but it looks like Reginald IV is about to be called Luke.
Luke.
It's not a bad name.
It's not. I mean, it's a very common name.
Yeah.
At least it's not like, I don't know. Somebody wanted to name it something else,
Yeah.
but it was just too short.
Yeah. Well, hey, we got a question from Salis in the chat. Does anyone know the 5 Ds of dodgeball?
Dodge, duck, is dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
That's right.
Yep.
10 points to Gryffindor as we go into this next
Oh,
round.
I'm not Gryffindor, I'm Slytherin.
No way.
I'm
you're
just
a
kidding.
Slytherin.
Yeah, I'm
no
just
way
kidding.
you're a Slytherin. Dude, you're probably a Hufflepuff.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
What is a Hufflepuff? I'm not
House
gonna lie.
in Harry Potter.
Look, I know, but like, who's a Hufflepuff?
Cedric Diggory.
Who?
All right, as we get into this match, USM putting the pressure on into the spawn of Edgewood. But it looks like Roly-Poly's on site as Farah is playing a very dangerous game up top without anywhere to go. And it looks like Starkey is once again getting rid of the opposition. But James, right there with his friend Luke, running pharmacy yet again. I mean, why reinvent the wheel? If it's working, keep doing it.
That is true. So the pharmacy thing, is she able to fly as well as Farah?
Yeah.
So basically it's just stay in the sky and rain down on people that can't fly.
Yeah.
Can you double pharmacy, like both teams have a pharmacy?
Yeah.
I mean, that just seems, theoretically, it just seems too overpowered.
It really shouldn't work as well as it's working here. I think that our DPS needs to do a better job of hitting those targets in the sky, but it's kind of hard to when you have a Sombra that is keeping the attention of the team. It's quite a genius play, but as we see here, Ethan takes out Farah and Mercy, as well as ults to take out Roly-Poly, then gets the Sombra with the ultimate, and then puts Ana on the ground. If that's not play of the game, I don't know what is.
What I want to do?
I don't either.
I'm playing like this back corner over here, just so I free range
I'm lost. I'm at an utter loss of words. I feel really bad. Everybody at home, Overwatch enjoyers, kudos to y'all. This would make my head hurt.
It already makes mine hurt. My head's already hurting. I'm leaning back in my chair waiting for Halo. I'm just kidding. That's not the mentality you have, as USM puts 78 on the board and counting as we are contesting this point, making sure we remain control as Mercy on Edgewood ults and that Farah's in the sky. This is a very dangerous position for Lowlife to be. He's definitely going to get taken out. And it looks like control of the point could fall to Edgewood as we get to 97, 98% on that point.
Every single one of them has been stopped right before the game. And then if we're going off of theory, we're going to step in around like 45% and take it. Maybe. If we go off of theory. That's counting up really fast. That theory might be wrong.
I need to recheck your work there. But the reason being is in Overwatch, if you run in without your team, you're just giving up kills. This is a very team-focused game, and a team in which has to work together to capture this point and use their skills effectively with all kinds of diverse hero mechanics, as Ethan just absolutely destroys the opposing force of Edgewood. And it looks like if we can clear out this Farah, we could get this point, get 2 seconds in, and walk away with a win.
Holy.
Moment of silence for Lucio there.
Oh my goodness.
Ethan absolutely goaded with the ultimate there. Looks like we're able to take the second half.
Well, I was correct. They were in the building at 45%. Now they didn't take the point at 45%.
They still took the round, and it looks like we're going right into the very last round that could ever exist in an Overwatch match. We are taking this all the way to the end. This is going to be a hard-fought victory for whatever team comes out on top, and without a doubt, we have seen an amazing performance from both sides.
That is true. Who would you say would be the MVP on both teams right now? I know you're having a hard time between Luke and Backerman.
Well, seeing as how Ethan just made, we need to clip that, just made the basketball in. That is good news and good karma for us. I would say Ethan would be MVP on USM for sure.
Fair.
Without Ethan, we wouldn't be able to have won that last round.
That is true. That is very much true.
And it looks like Edgewood taking the high ground. We'll see if it pays off like it did for Obi-Wan in Episode 3. Hopefully USM doesn't lose their limbs as Edgewood pushes forward with the invulnerability field.
Did you say Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
In Episode 3?
Obi-Wan cuts the limbs of Anakin.
You mean it pays off?
Yeah, gets a whole metal suit.
Well, yeah,
Is it a worthy trade? Probably not, because
No.
he can never use Force Lightning. But the good news for that is at least he lives long enough to see his son one more time and gets pushed back to the light side, just like USM is going to try and push ourselves back to the light side against Edgewood on this map. Edgewood putting out at 20% on the board and counting.
Pushing really far.
So we have to actually push in there and take the control. Oh, what a wall.
For mid wall attack, my favorite.
Man, looks absolutely troll as Edgewood blocks out our team from the only door onto the point. However, we are able to get solid damage down on their tank and their DPS, but it looks like we're having to push back and wait for spawns.
They're gonna have Shatter. They're gonna have Blizzard.
Oh man, and it looks like Luke's got ultimate on the May, and it looks like BAP on their team has ult as well as Shatter. We only have ultimate, both ultimates down actually, of the two supports. Will they be able to capitalize on it? And Starkey trying to hit them with the wet noodle that is Sombra's damage from that range. And it looks like Edgewood is sitting at a pretty 65 seconds on the point. They only have about 30% left to go before they take this entire series. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
An amazing ultimate from Starkey as they challenge another dragon play in here. Will it be enough? Probably not, as Edgewood uses their shatter. Ooh, and it looks like Lucio takes down Ryan. Well, I don't even know what to say to this. It looks like Edgewood just dominated this 1 point. USM all 5 down, probably not going to be able to make it in time, and that is just an heartbreaking defeat.
What a wall. That was a mean wall. That was actually a very mean wall.
Well, USM fans, we took it all the way to the top, but it looks like Edgewood comes out on top. And even though we soar, Ethan walks away with play of the game, and I called it just before. Watch his usage of this railgun from Sojourn, one of the new DPS heroes in Overwatch 2. An absolute menacing ultimate, as we don't even see it because the spectators leave the game.
Honestly, that was like all the other games we played have been.
Let's go!
All right, well, let me sit back up, get ready. Now, everyone, as that game ended, that was a very good effort from USM. A lot of our players, although might be upset, should be very proud in their performance. We have a lot of demanding presence when it comes to physical performance in the lab. We've got, this is probably one of our most vocal teams.
Absolutely. No, this is the most vocal team.
Over Valorant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Valorant is more, they laugh and everything. This is more, hey, communicative. I'm telling you what's going on. You might hear kill the grandma a couple times, but it's an actual in the game. I don't know who the grandma was, but, you know.
All right, well, production manager, are we going to be able to get in Halo?
Yeah, do y'all want to take a break while I set it up?
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Everyone, we're going to take a quick break as we set up Halo. I'm going to be sending out a couple of reminders to those Halo fans. Did you just wink at the audience?
Kind of blinked and forgot to blink the other eye.
Everyone, we're going to take a much-needed 5-minute break. We will see you back very soon.